Hey guys, welcome back to Lakerland. And I got I don't want to say bad news, but I definitely got some news as far as this head coach go for the Lakers. So make sure you guys smash that like button. Kenny Atkinson, I promise you guys, is going to be the next head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. I really got to talk to the bosses. I'm not even going to hold y'all because this is the one guy that I said I was not trying to have as head coach in LeBron and AD in these last days with the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, the Lakers are planning on interviewing candidates this week for the head coaching job of this team. Amongst the names is going to be J.J. Redick, who is actually going to be interviewed for this job. Him, Kenny Atkinson, also David Adelman, and I believe James Borrego, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be interviewed. But most likely, a lot of the storyline, a lot of the rumors behind the scenes are saying that Kenny Atkinson is going to be the next head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. And I'm not going to lie, this really disgusts me. It really disgusts me because, I don't care how good or potential that you think you've seen in Kenny Atkinson. He's a quitter. He's a quitter. He's not the guy that I want leading my team. If y'all guys forgot, remember after 2002 when the Golden State Warriors had won their title, remember Kenny Atkinson had got that 4-year deal to be the next head coach of the Charlotte Hornets. And after a week, he reneged on his deal. Now, he didn't sign the contract, but, he went to be safe and decided to stay with Golden State, who wound up didn't even win in 2023. So I looked at him really different when he decided to go and coach the Charlotte Hornets and then turned his back and reneged on the deal like a week later just to go back to Golden State. I just really wasn't feeling that at all. As a head coach, if I'm not mistaken, I think Kenny Atkinson, his career is he's like 118 and 190 for his career as a head coach in 3+ seasons as a head coach of the Brooklyn Nets. That franchise was kind of going through a rebuilding mode, so I'm not really going to hold him real accountable for the lack of success that franchise had. It was definitely a process, but he has spent the last 2 seasons as an assistant coach, as I mentioned, for the Golden State Warriors, along with, I think, the Los Angeles Clippers. And I'm not feeling this at all, Lakerland. I'm telling y'all, because first of all, this guy is not a defensive coach, right? So the guys that we got, Rui and Austin Reeves, they don't help. We're going to need to provide some defense, you know what I'm saying, to help this guy. Tools to help him defensively. We're not going to be able to win offensively or anything serious in LA. So defense is definitely still going to be our identity. He's not a defensive coach. Rui and Austin Reeves are not the defensive tools. I think that's going to help him. If D'Lo comes back, same deal. Like those guys, if you bring in Kenny Atkinson, you may as well get rid of those guys. I'm just going to keep it real. You might got KCP, might be a better fit when we talk about what's going to be needed on both ends of the basketball court. Maybe DeJounte Murray. I kind of was focused on him last season. I don't know if I don't really like his play now, but maybe DeJounte Murray, somebody that you could be interested in. Lloyd Markkanen, maybe. I've seen his names being put out there on social media when it comes to being a possible Laker in the next season. It's just a lot really to kind of unpack. But at the end of the day, I don't want Kenny Atkinson coaching this team. If y'all want to know why Mark Jackson is not going to be the next coach of the Lakers, or why Mark Jackson will never ever be a coach of the NBA, make sure y'all check out my Mitchell Report video on Mark Jackson. It's going crazy right now. Shout out to all the viewers and the supporters. But that is not going to happen. I say bring back Phil Jackson. Y'all already know how I'm coming when they talk about the head coach of the Lakers. I don't care what y'all say. He can coach on Zoom, on StreamYard, through FaceTime. Phil Jackson, to me, is a better coach than any of these candidates. But more than likely, Kenny Atkinson is going to get the deal. We're going to see how this play out, but the Lakers are conducting interviews next week. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man, because I'm pissed off. I am pissed off, and I got to talk to the bosses. Like, comment, and subscribe. Lakerland is still going to be purple and gold skies even in the offseason. I'm Seven Mitchell. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Let's get this video out to the community because I want your guys' thoughts on Kenny Atkinson possibly being, or more than likely, I'm not even going to say possibly. Just watch what happened. Rob Pelinka, Jeannie Buss, I'm shaking my head right now. You bringing in this quitter. I don't like it. Shout out to my team. Shout out to the guys, B.A. Cole and Hank. Big up to the NBA community. Lakerland, I'm out. Peace. For the latest and greatest on your Los Angeles Lakers, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we appreciate the support. Follow us on social media at Lakerland Show, and join our Playback TV room for our free VIP access to our Lakers watch parties and, of course, the Lakerland podcast. That's playback.tv/Lakerland.